I have something to tell you. Forget about the money. I'm going to lead you right into the fire, and I need you to know what you're accomplishing. Don't put money into something you don't know or believe in. You won't buy the dip when it happens, which it will. You'll get less money. After that, what? You'll cry back and say, "Oh no, I didn't know." Also, guess what? That's not okay with me. Get out of the kitchen and chill out with the index funds if you can't handle these hot stocks. With respect, just one more thing before we get into the XRP chaos. You can have fun on YouTube. This is going to school. This isn't advice about money. Find out more on your own. If you need help with money, talk to a licensed financial expert in your area first. That's the game. That is the law. That's the truth. We need to keep these movies up, so I have to say it. At the end of this movie, I'll show you how much more money we made than the professionals. I don't mean to flex either. You can see that we were right before by hearing this. We are now. Also, guess what? It's likely that we'll be right again. What about? Say it with me. XRP. Yes, right now XRP is worth $3.56. We bought it back when it was worth less than $1. Send a lot of XRP in the comments if you have even one token. That way, I'll know who you are. I know that the family is here. They said it was dead. They said the job was done. But look, we're going up again, family. What do we do here? We buy low and sell high. It's there that you can find the secret way to find 100 times stocks. The plan for finding rockets before they take off, it's already been grabbed by thousands. Now it's your turn. Let's talk about XRP some more. Right now, this rocket is being pushed up by two big things. First, XRP has a brand new relationship with BNY Mellon. Of course, it is the largest bank in the US. They are also keeping $500 million in Ripple stablecoin funds safe. There is no partnership there. It's a power play. Whether they say it directly or not, this is what they mean. Ripple is becoming a treasury business. That means something to you. Since some of you are new, let me make this easy to understand. The company that runs the XRP environment is called Ripple Cryptocurrency. XRP is used to send and receive money quickly and cheaply around the world. But Ripple has a safe coin too. Now they're working with banks like BNY Mellon to make sure that doesn't happen again. That changes the game. This is crazy. Hunter Horsley, the CEO of Bitwise, came out and said that Ripple might soon be called a treasury company. Now, is he making this up? That's what we call lying with big words. But why would he say that? Because investments backed by the government are thought to be the safest in the world. It's easy to think of treasuries as government bonds. When you buy a bond, the company promises to pay you back with interest. The only time you won't get paid is if the US falls apart. In that case, XRP will be the least of our worries, let's be honest. But why is Ripple getting put in that lane? That shows real care. That's not a lie. That's banking infrastructure from the past. Let's make it all fit together. A plan is being made for XRP. They don't want to be the next big joke. They want to be the tracks that big money follows around the world. Swift, not fast enough. Wires, costs too much. XRP, right away. Not expensive, protect. How does the market feel now? XRP's market value has gone up about 5% and is now worth about $147 billion. It sounds like a lot until you learn that Ethereum is worth more than $300 billion. Oh, and Bitcoin, $2.5 trillion. XRP would be on the same level as Ethereum if it just doubled. If it went 10 times, still a little more than half of Bitcoin's current market value. Family, that's a paved path. There's a chance. That's not a top limit. That's a place to start. But I don't want you all to get too excited. We are, in fact, moving. But keep this in mind. Smart buying has nothing to do with feelings. I'm not telling you to go after the green lights. I want you to be smart, on time, and plan ahead. In that sense, this service is for you. I've already talked about XRP. I told you to buy it when it was less than $1, when it was in the low 20s, and again when it was $2.50. Now, there are finally some people there now that it's $3.56 and moving. That's okay. Thanks for coming to the party. Don't be mad that the early birds got the food, though. For now, the big money and institutions are still taking a long time to load. They like to buy when the price is below $3, maybe between $2.80 and $3. This is why you haven't seen XRP go through the roof yet. But let them turn that on and off, give the go-ahead to a few more officials. Let that SEC mess finally end. After that, the game starts. Where are we now? I believe, but I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. If you already have your place, though, this looks like a hold zone. Don't worry if you're just now pulling up. But keep this in mind, the big guys haven't started to buy in full force yet. That's a good thing. Since that means we're early, that means time is still up. Now that we're talking about early, don't forget about the paper in the pinned comment. It has the secret formula to find 100x stocks. This is the code to use. Get this if you want to stop following the hype and start catching fire before it goes off. It's all in one playbook. Technicals, news catalysts, options flow, and volume changes. They show you how to find early-stage momentum stocks. Users are making 2 accounts with this method. Get yours now or you'll wish you had later. Let's go back to the charts to tell the believers from the bandwagoners. The important level to keep an eye on right now is $3.38. Why? That's the market zone, where a lot of buyers are coming in. If XRP can stay above $3.38 for another week or two, let's say until July 24th or 25th, that means it's ready for the next step up. What comes next? We look at $3.90 and then test $3.70. After that, if the speed stays the same, we'll fly. Like I always say, listen to what the charts have to say. Don't fight, do not get upset, Just pay attention to the signs and plan how to respond. What will happen if XRP goes below $3.38 though? Family, write this down. Don't worry if we fall below $3.38. The game is still going on. It means that the excitement has died down and that the institutions are getting ready to reload. That is your window. You then stack up, scale in, and get ready for the next wave. The same way we did it in the 1990s, like we did in the early 2000s. But if XRP stays strong at $3.38, it will be time for takeoff, and we'll see that rocket fly through barriers, like it's nothing. Let's talk about something else I see outside that makes me angry. Let's get right back to it. We're not going to slow down. There is a lot of noise outside, and XRP is moving, but I need you to stay focused while everyone else is busy with the hype. Because there is a lot of crazy false information out there that could fool even the most experienced investor if they are not set in stone. For example, Morningstar, Globe Newswire, and a few other sites have articles that say things like Ripple's XRP meets AI mining. Family, put the cap down. Put the cap down. Do some people think they can mine XRP? Not at all. No, please, let me be very clear about this. This is especially true for people who are new to XRP. You can't mine XRP. Someone please repeat that for those in the back. XRP was already mined. Since the start, 100 billion tokens have been made. That's it. That's all of the stock. No digging going on. Not enough proof of work. There is no proof of stake. XRP has its own way of reaching agreements. That's why it works quickly and well. If you see a fake ad that says mine XRP with our AI-powered cloud rig and get paid every day, you should run away. Run. You could also say that you can mine gift cards. It doesn't make sense. This could mean that someone is making mining gear for other coins and taking XRP as payment, or they might even use XRP for their own accounts. You are not actually mining XRP tokens, though. If someone tells you that, they are lying. Keep your money safe, family. We're not here to believe web fairy tales. We're here to build wealth in a clear and precise way. If you think something sounds fishy, look it up on Google, check it, leave a question in the comments. I've got your back. Now let's get back to the important XRP business. For the reason that I want to talk about speed. That's right, XRP is different right now because it's not just riding trendy trends. We call this institutional positioning. Take a look. There are already central banks using Ripple. The Bank of France is very easy for them to reach. Using XRP's infrastructure, they help other countries test digital currencies. That's not how joke coins act. That's basic money knowledge. The best part is now here. Many investors still haven't caught on to all of this progress. A lot of small buyers still think that XRP is being sued. They don't know that Ripple already beat the SEC in the case of retail sales. Even worse, they have no idea what kind of wave will happen when everyone gets clear. The way prices are moving at $3.56 will feel like a sneak peek if the SEC fully clears Ripple, which I think will happen soon. A digital asset is ready to be connected to infrastructure worth trillions of dollars. Everything. International money transfers, banking tools, treasury transfers, CBDCs, and more. What should we watch next? Signs will show up when institutional traffic goes through the roof again and the RSI starts to point up. You should now know that the whales are getting ready to eat. We ride the wave when they eat. Pay attention to the amount of volume to market cap. When volume goes over 10% of market cap, things really get interesting. After that point, you're seeing real capital investment, not just retail fear of missing out. Don't forget to set volume alerts as well as price alerts. It's cool if you see XRP hit $3.90. If it goes up to $3.90 though and the number triples, you better buckle up. Also, let me quickly tell you of the risk. Crypto changes a lot. It can swing with just one tweet from a politician, one statement from Powell, or a news story out of the blue. You need to move like a shooter, not a gambler. Do not use wet powder. Keep your emotions in check. We're not after them. We're setting up. I'll buy XRP if it goes back down to $3.10. I'll load up if it falls to $2.80. It's also on my radar for consolidation and re-entry zones if it goes up to $4.20. The goal stays the same no matter what. Get rich slowly, not all at once. Some of you may have skipped ahead, so I need you to go back and get the secret formula before I end this one. It's not just for crypto. This is for all of your future investments. I use the same method method to find stocks that would go up before they became popular. It could be earnings momentum, options flow signs, insider buying, or something else. This book explains it. This is the plan you need to stop guessing and start making smart trades that you can do again and again. Do not wait until it's gone. Do not wait until it is too late.